Let's look behind the illusions to see what is happening behind the scenes after judgment was made on your abusive partner and his maniacs. But first of all, how do you call on judgment so that judgment can be made on your behalf, right? You can only call on judgment when you come to the realization and you accept the truth for what it is, that okay, this person I'm dating, this individual I'm dealing with has been abusing me, and I've been lying to myself trying to defend their actions, but I can no more hide the truth. I am accepting my truth, and after accepting my truth, it hurts. It hurts me so much, but I don't want to fight them or argue with them. So I'm going to call upon God and leave matters to Him. And the word tells you that call upon me and I will answer. So when you pray to God and cry to God for what you've been through, or you are going through with this abusive friend, partner, or family members, that is what we call a judgment call. So if you didn't know, you know how to make a judgment call on any case in your life. So we're going to look at what happened after the judgment call was made and judgment was made. This is what is happening behind the scenes. Your abusive partner with his maniacs are going through a lot. And the reason why they are going through a lot is that after you call upon God and God sat on the case and he asked the angel to bring the records, watching what was done behind the scenes, he saw that your ex and the people they are working with did so much to you. And so God judged them and they lost the case. After they lost the case, God separated them from you. Why? Because when you are a good person, you have privileges in the spiritual realm. You have connection in the spiritual realm. When you have connection in the spiritual realm, it reflects in the physical realm as favors, as grace. And so you had grace and you have favors. And so when this ex connected themselves to you, where they bind themselves to you, they were feeding off your grace and your favor. That's why most people tell you that they stole so much from you. Some of you will notice that before you went in deeper with this person, you always had opportunities, and from nowhere, all your opportunities were sealed. For example, myself, I was the first girl to work at Clark office in Parliament House of Ghana as a service personnel. I was the first person who opened that gate for other service personnel to work at Clark's office. I was a young girl in my first year going to my second year. You can see how I had favor. I had favor on my life, so opportunities were here and there till certain people came into my life. So now what is happening is God has separated, split that cord where these people can no longer benefit from your connections in the spiritual realm, which is your favor and grace. You see, when that ex came into your life, they connected themselves to your cord, which gave them the opportunity to stay under your protection. And once they were under your protection, they were feeding on your opportunities, your connections in the spirit, which gave them the opportunity to have favor and other things on earth. But since it has been cut in the spiritual realm, because God have seen that they are not good and they don't deserve to be in your life, you are also going to one day maybe come across a video which asks you to pray, and from nowhere you pray and sever ties with these people, where you decree and you declare using the authority of God, and then you break free from these soul tie. And now, since the soul tie has been broken, some of you have broken the soul ties. Your ex and his manias can no longer feed on your grace, on your favor. So what is happening now is that they do not have any opportunity in their lives. They are going to be stripped of everything. Anything they stole from you will be taken from them. So some of them are going to lose their jobs. Some of them are going to lose the favors they had with other men, other women around them. And some of them were feeding on your looks. What a lot of people do not know is that when you are a good person on earth, the world tells you that you get nothing. But there's some secret most people do not know. When you are a good person, you have this energy that makes you look younger. The more highly vibrated you are, the more you look younger. And so most of your exes were feeding on that energy, where they were looking attractive, younger, and you were going off the other side. Right now, most of you are going to embrace that energy, where you're going to look beautiful, handsome. You're going to age backwards, and your abusive ex and his maniacs are going to be where they're supposed to be based on the sins that they've been doing. Because one thing about look is that demons bring in illness, sickness, distraction. So when demons are in your life, they bring those things into your life, and it drains you in your health sector. But right now that you've pulled those people away from you, God has separated them from you. Those demons do not have access into your life. And so you're not going to be drained of your looks, but they are going to experience that. Then, as if that is all, most of these people are hiding behind the scenes, trying to make it look like things are okay for them. Things are not okay. People are starting to see them in a different light. How they used to look, their looks are fading. People are going to see them and be like, something is wrong with this person. Why are they not looking like how they used to look? The charm is fading away. Everything is moving backwards, and it's because judgment has been made. So everything they stole from you in the spirit and was using it, they are going to lose it completely. And I say that to tell you this as a warning, that they know they've lost everything, and they know that you were the person who was giving them those opportunities. So their next move is to run back to you, crawling on their knees to beg you for another comeback. When you allow them, this time they will drain you. They will be a highly vampathic person, a real vampire in human form. They're going to drain you of everything. So if I were you, I will pray to God before even talking to any of these people. So be mindful and enjoy what you truly and honestly deserve. This is your time. This is your time to shine. So shine, knowingly that you deserve everything you've sown. So have a wonderful day. I will come and tell you what is happening behind the scenes anytime I'm given the opportunity to see what is happening. So be good and be grateful to God, because He got you 100. Peace.